Okay, people, let's see what's going on out there. The leftist media and the liberals and Democrats are saying that these ICE officials are wearing masks to cover their faces because they're embarrassed. It's not because they're embarrassed, people. It's because their families' lives are being threatened. If I was an ICE officer and I was doing the job that people had voted for to do, I would be proud to do it, but I also would be covering my badge and my face because of these liberals and Democrats and these news medias that hate the idea of our country getting better. So let's get into this and see what's going on with all this.
I did about that specific issue there, but when you look at the statistics of who they're actually arresting, you know that they're wearing masks because they're not making good on the promises that they made to the American people of arresting criminals. 70% of the people...
They're wearing masks because they're embarrassed? Is that what you're saying, Jessica?
Yeah, I do think
really? How do you know that? How do you know that?
Well, I would be, if I was the ICE
reading,
agent...
and it's absurd. It's mind reading, and it's absurd.
Well, they should be ashamed of what they're doing. If you are the ICE agent that's picking up a 17-year-old kid on the way to volleyball practice who's been here since he was 5 in Massachusetts, or there was a Missouri woman who's been here for 20 years, mother of 3, going to a routine check-in that's being arrested, and you know what they're doing? They're trying to satisfy Stephen Miller. The conservative Washington Examiner, a conservative paper, has this quote out of a private meeting where Stephen Miller is screaming at agents, what do you mean you're going after criminals? Why aren't you at Home Depot? Why aren't you at 7-Eleven? They want to pick up everybody who is here illegally, which is not what he campaigned on. He said we're going to get the bad hombres and the criminals out of here. So yes, I think if you are showing up to detain a 17-year-old, that you should be wearing a mask and you should be embarrassed of what you're doing.
Well, wow. I don't think that's why they wear masks.
Unbelievable, people. You know what? That's actually what makes it worse. You have people that's been here for 20 years that still, they love America so much, been here 20 years, and still haven't gone through the proper channels to become citizens. It's all a joke. People, these people are insane. I am so tired of hearing about these immigrants. They all need to be sent back. And these ICE agents, I feel sorry for. They're doing the job of the American people, and what are they paying? They're paying the ultimate price. These people never know when to stop.
I don't know of any police department that routinely wears masks. We know that there are other groups that routinely wear masks. NSC 131 routinely wears masks.
Mayor, just to clarify, are you comparing ICE, you said, to NSC 131, the neo-Nazi group? Are you comparing them to a neo-Nazi group?
What I said is that Boston Police and no police department that I know of at the...
Okay, people, how'd you like that? People like her piss me off. This is Michelle Wu. This is the one that she went into Congress about her budget, and she wouldn't tell Congress how much money that was being spent on these illegals, and she won't even let the people of her city know how much money she has been spending on these illegals. She was also under investigation for her campaign funding. It looks like that there has been donations from the Chinese Communist Party for her campaign. People, these are the people that kick up the most dirt, usually are hiding something. And this lady here, to make ICE look like they are what? Let's just say it, the KKK. They are going to get these officers severely hurt. They're already having people protesting when they're at places to pick up these illegals. And people, we can't have that. These people have to do their jobs without being hurt or their families being hurt.
Abolishing all police is the answer. Abolishing all ICE is the answer. ICE has never kept us safe. Police have never kept us safe. You want to know the definition of policing? Look up where it originates. Latin and Middle French, meaning capere, to capture, to seize. Cops were created to capture souls that were running away from enslavement on this stolen land, bruh. Yeah. This is stolen indigenous land, right? We're on the Anishinaabe Dakota land as we speak. What are we doing daily to stand up and fight back?
A district judge blocking deportations is as absurd as directing military strategy. This is activism, not judgment, not the rule of law, and it undermines the voters' mandate to secure our borders. Enough is enough. We must act here in the Senate to fix these issues. Article 1 isn't alone in this. The Judicial Conference and the Supreme Court must get their houses in order as well. Does our Constitution establish a judiciary that resolves cases or sets policy? In this committee, do we confirm judges to take the bench or to take the podium? The founders clearly intended the former. It's time for a reset. The American people elected President Trump to secure our border and restore our nation. I look forward to the testimony of the professors, and I urge this committee to advance reforms that uphold the separation of powers.
Okay, well, you seen that. He made sense there, didn't he? People, I hope this video entertained you a little bit. I hope I made up for some bad days or anything that this video can do for anybody out there. I mean, I'm new. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't have a lot of watch hours. But if I could just change one person's point of view, I would keep doing these videos every day. You know, I have a job and I like my job, but I think I like doing this better. But I want to thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. And thank you for watching the rant. And please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. And you guys have a great day. And for the ICE officers out there, thank you very much for what you do. And we really appreciate you guys. Thank you.